It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. One of the best environments in all of sports. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Wisconsin head coach pregame. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time... atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire...
Just plowing ahead. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartans.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Moving the pocket, it's smart. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Gonna try to get it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Throws to the tight end. Out wide left, it's Ross. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Spartans! Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog up.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Smart. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Spartans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I'll tell you, as a play caller in this offense, when you have all this speed, sometimes you just look at your play sheet and pick a play because you know it's going to work. Big play before, now you got another big one lining you up here first and goal.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's looking to throw. Rush is on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that is just what you wanted. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
He's got it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Spartan! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on first. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Left side is Kiner. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch. Well, part of making the running back screen work is you really have to sell it, and you got to let that pass rush get upfield and throw it at the last possible second. And Pollock, man, he got lit up on that one.
He did. Great toughness, but man, there's nothing worse than being a defensive lineman. You think you beat the offensive lineman so quick and you're so good, and then you realize he let you right up the field. And they were throwing a screen right behind you. Nice execution by the offense.
Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Ross. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sparty!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half, with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have?
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Pass to 6. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Smart. He fires to the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short.
Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on first and 10. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on second down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Run in the red zone. It's Kiner. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Spartans.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Hey, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
Cuts it upfield. It's Kiner. There he goes. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go.
Touchdown, Spartans! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
Break. Here we go.
The Spartans hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Drops back. It's Smart. Back's got it on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Kiner. Good, strong tackle. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Drives inside. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Washington Huskies against the Spartans. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Clack. Holly Rowe on the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
As you know, we're late in the college football season, and weather is going to be a factor in some of these bowl games. That is the case here today. A little bit cloudy and windy down here on the field. I did talk to both quarterbacks before the game. They do not expect it to be a problem. They expect to open it up and have a terrific bowl game here today. I'll keep you posted on how the weather is impacting the play calling as we go along. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. The Spartans offense trots out there to open this game. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all.
Look at that powerful running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? As the first out is still going. He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. Now here he goes.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
So in one play, they go from being backed up to 1st and goal. And the running back takes the handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. You get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? what are your best matchups, and how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Touchdown, Spartans! They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Breaking into the clear. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done. Cover.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Spartans. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's got a crease, and we're able to get him down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level.
And he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Spartans.
There's no secret what they were going to do here. Chris, all the big guys in. You've got goal line formation. Pull back into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Washington using their 2nd timeout here. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Gonna run it. It's Kiner. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Spartans! This passing game is on fire today.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Man, that was an absolute gift for this defense. You're down multiple possessions, and Chris, you've got to take advantage of those opportunities when they arise. Up the opposite side, this quarterback has got to understand what's going on. You cannot put the ball in harm's way with this type of lead.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. Do you lean on this guy that you trust?
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. Touchdown, Spartans! And the route is on.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
First down, looking to throw the football. And they will score! Touchdown, Spartans!
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel, Pat, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.